Hello everyone, welcome to In Conversation series with Dr. Vivek Rana. In this series, we'll be focusing on young social activities as well as some emerging youth icons who are making difference in lives of others. Today we have with us Dristi Kharbanda, who is founder of Sarvani organization, which is doing remarkable work in field of women empowerment, and she's emerging as a role model in Tri-City. So first of all, Dristi, tell us about Sarvani and how idea was born and what was the motivation behind it.
First of all, thank you so much for inviting me. It's a great honor to be here. So basically, Sarvani is a women-run organization. We started as a all student run, from MCM. So the idea is to empower, inspire, and educate. So we have different platforms. Chances we are trying to bring change, and we do events and we do these drives. Whether it's toy drives, Sarvani Talks, Sarvani Samvad, what we're doing is trying to create a dialogue in society. Because before change or before anything, the dialogue actually something that needs to be created first. So Sarvani is a focus which actually represent women who are given opportunities. We have students who represent the women who are given opportunities. They have the opportunity to study in a good college. They have finances and everything. So we represent a woman who is empowered and she's giving back to the society. So Sarvani is one of the 108 names of Goddess Durga.
Okay.
Goddess Durga is a warrior goddess.
Yes,
so
currently Navratri are going
yes,
on. So it's the ideal time to have you on the show.
Happy Navratri. So basically, Sarvani represents everything which Goddess Durga stands for. She is Bekhauf, Bebag and Buland.
This is the motto.
Yeah, this is the motto, sir. If I explain to you what it is because Bekhauf. We women fear so much कि कोई क्या बोलेगा, कोई क्या सोचता है. तो ये जब डर होता है तो इसको जब ये डर हमें बहुत चीज़ें करने से रोकता है. तो सबसे पहले आपको डर हटाना पड़ेगा. जब आप डर हटा देते हैं तो आप बेखौफ हो जाते हैं. बट डर हटाने के बाद जो आपने बात आपने अपने आगे रखना और उससे बिना बुलंद होकर कहना उस बेबाक कहते हैं कि अगर आप अपनी बेखौफ होकर बात रखें तो आप बेबाक हैं. बट बातें तो बहुत लोग करते हैं. आपने बेखौफ होकर बेबाक होकर आपने बात तो अपनी कह दी पर उस पर टिकना उस पर अपनी टिक जाना उस बात पे उससे आप बुलंद हो जाते हैं. तो जो औरत बेखौफ है, बेबाक है, बुलंद है, जो वो कहती है, जो वो वही करती है, वो सरवानी है. तो ये एक जर्नी है जो आपको लाइफ में आके कुछ भी करना है ना तो आपको बेखौफ, बेबाक, बुलंद होना बहुत ज़रूरी है सर. पहले आपको फियर ऑफ फेलियर हटाना पड़ेगा कि यार ये हो पाएगा, नहीं हो पाएगा. फिर आपको करेज के साथ आगे बढ़ के एक स्टेप लेना होगा बेबाक बनकर. फिर अगर आप स्टेप ले लेते हैं बट इट डजंट मीन कि सक्सेस आपको उसी टाइम आ जाएगा. बहुत चैलेंजेस आएंगे. तो सस्टेनेबिलिटी बहुत ज़रूरी है. तो बुलंद होना बहुत ज़रूरी है. तो ये जो जर्नी है कि आई थिंक एज अ स्टूडेंट भी अगर जो IAS बनने का सोच रहे तो ये आपको अपने लिए जर्नी खुद लेनी पड़ेगी. हो सकता है आप डिफरेंट फील्ड में हो, आपकी इच्छा है IAS बनने की बट आप एक बहुत से लोग हैं जो कहीं ना कहीं फंसे होते हैं अपनी लाइफ के एक सर्कल में आ जाते हैं. यू आर स्टक इन दैट सर्कल दैट यू आर फॉलोइंग अ प्रोफेशन, यू आर एन इंजीनियर. सो यू हैव टू टेक अ स्टैंड. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू हैव टू गिव अवे द फियर ऑफ फेलिंग कि ये क्लियर होगा, एग्जाम नहीं क्लियर होगा, बट विच इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. And then you have to take a step that I'll start studying, I'll start going through that, that whatever the syllabus is. And then the third step is you maintain the spirit. And if you do these 3 steps, success will come to you no matter what.
Okay, so it has been 3 years you have been spearheading
it's going to be 3 years, yes sir.
Spearheading this movement,
yeah.
And there have been lot of initiatives and activities which you have been involved in. Can you just single out one activity which gives you immense pleasure and you can say satisfaction out of all the tasks which you have?
We do so many activities, so many drives, so many events, but one thing which is very close to me and something that we are doing for this Diwali as well is toy drive. What we do is we ask people, so many toys are there, so many board games are there, just lying around, stuck in our cupboards forever. And so what in toy drive we do is we ask people to take those games, take those toys out. If they're soft toys, wash them, and if they're board game, make sure they're in good condition, and then give it to us. We will give it to a child who would never had a toy.
That you are targeting underprivileged children.
Underprivileged, because उनके लिए it's a privilege. So they actually making their end meets. It's very difficult for them to make their end meets, and they're just trying to, pass the day. So for a parent also to get their child a toy is a privilege. And we also in the society, we don't consider that, they need books, they need pencils, they need pens, but we never consider toys. Because we think, yeah, it's not going to give anything to them, but we have to remember that giving a childhood to a child is so important, sir. And these toys are our childhood. So it's very important. So toy drive is something really close to my heart, because when a child gets the toy, the expression, the happiness,
That is priceless. The joy is priceless.
It's really close to me, and I think we are the first in India to actually take this drive.
So all those who are watching this show, kindly contact Sarvani if you feel like supporting this noble cause, because it will bring a smile to some underprivileged children, and that would be something that you could cherish for in your next Diwali as well. So, okay, moving to the next theme, Sarvani is just not about women empowerment. Recently, we have seen that you have been involved in environment event as well, and since I am associated with Youth for Biodiversity, so it was, I feel really associated with that cause. So it was published, even telecasted in a leading news English channel.
Yes.
And that, so just tell us about, because a lot of students might not be interested, have not followed that event. So can you just elaborate on Trees for Tomorrow movement?
So basically, right now we have to understand that our planet needs trees. It needs fresh water, and we are going to run out of fresh water in this country in next 10 years. So what we have to understand is that we need to save our environment. अगर we planet नहीं होगा तो क्या करेंगे? What will this institution, this building, this industrialization, nothing can actually happen or sustain if our planet is not in a good condition. Humanity cannot sustain. So in Sarvani, we are working for children, we are working for women empowerment, we are working for LGBT community. Then why not environment?
Why?
So what we did was, in the environment month, we observed this campaign where our Sarvanis started a campaign where we asked people to plant at least one tree. If we all plant one tree, it can make a difference. And trees for tomorrow. This is not for today. This is not going to be for just a short amount of time. This is for the future. So when you plant a tree, it's going to be forever. It's some trees like actually more than your life. You're not going to see how long it will stay. But what impact it will make, it will actually make a really good impact in future.
Yes, I think it's in time of Diwali, we are exchanging lot of gifts. Why not gift a plant?
Yes.
Because joy you will get of nurturing a plant. It's
priceless. And it's, it takes, doesn't take much effort to do that. So Trees for Tomorrow is that we are vouching for you to actually do something and give back to the environment. It has given so much to us. Look around, and we are living in Chandigarh, it's the most beautiful, greenest city.
It's the cleanest city we have.
And you look around and you feel, so much greenery and you love it. Don't you want to sustain it? Give back to this, this nature that has given you so much. That's the idea, sir.
Okay, so you are also conducting Sarvani talk, Samvad.
Yes.
So do you have any wish list that one guest you would like to have in future?
Sir, one guest, this question is very, I think Sarvani Talks is ordinary people with extraordinary stories.
But still, if you get a chance to approach a celebrity, you might be influenced by one or two.
Sir, I really feel that there's so many celebrities. I really respect, there's some people who really, inspire you. But the thing is, I never believe in role model because, when you do that, that is your idea of
perfection. Be your own role model.
Yes, sir, that is your idea of perfection. So you will never want to explore anything else because you want to be that person. Or you want to be like that.
Individuality is lost.
So what I personally do is whenever I feel inspired by whatever quality I like about him, I try to say, can I have it?
Positives.
Can I inculcate that quality in me? That is my first thing. And second, if I would, sir, I would like to call on Sarvani Talks because it's ordinary people with extraordinary story. I would call my grandfather, who's like no more. But he's somebody who I have believed had an extraordinary story to share. He came from Pakistan, then India, and situations were not financially well, but all they had was in the family was education. So he's the one who used education. He was a professor in Punjab University. he used to teach English. And at that time, knowing English and knowing these languages, that he knew Punjabi, he knew some bit of Urdu also. He made a life of, he actually made a life out of that learnings that he got. And then after retirement, when the Punjab government announced that we are not going to give any pension, then my grandfather, at the age of when he was retiring, he decided to start his own business. So a man who has lived all his life doing a white collar job suddenly decides to do business, and he takes the money from some very small amount of money, and then he starts a small business, and he becomes successful, and he end up when you rent a property, and then he end up buying that property, and whatever opportunities we got is because he worked hard. So he was somebody who used to go to college, take classes, come back, have lunch, and from 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock he was taking tuitions. So every penny he saved, even my grandmother, she was helped him out. They never actually spent a penny on him. He never asked to let me get new shoes, let me get new clothes. He saved up because he wanted to have a home of his own.
So the values and the hard work he had put you at influence at the
So he is for me, if I really would, I would want everybody to know, because role models, whatever, I don't know these celebs personally. They might be role models to people who they actually.
They might be presented as a celebrity.
Yeah, so their stories are amazing but I don't know them personally. So
the personal connect is missing, so you don't want to idolize them, and then for the fall of stars we are witnessing in
when
this.
When you talk about Sarvani Talk, it's very personal, sir. So every whosoever comes to the platform, they're very personal to me. Personally, when I say I have a relation with them where I know their story, I try to make sure that I know them personally, so to understand what they've gone through, what their story is. So when you say if somebody want to call, if my grandfather was here today with us, I would really love to you all to actually see even today his students come and say sir was so nice, he taught us like this, we never whatever he taught us in the class, don't forget it, he was such a good teacher. And a teacher is the best mentor, best role model, and the person who can share so many stories because he's seen so many stories. He's a story maker. So to me,
okay, then a follow-up question on this one only. I'm giving you two hypothetical choices. You have to choose just one. No need to quote the reason.
Okay.
If you have a choice between Malala Yousafzai and Greta Thunberg, who would you have liked to call?
Sir, I think the both are. I think Malala definitely.
Malala
yeah, because sir, I think she's somebody who is inspiring so much in the youth. Also, she is somebody who you look up to. I think she's the one. Yes, definitely. Yeah, I think. I'm so sorry.
And what about Kangana Ranaut and Deepika Padukone?
I think Kangana.
Kangana.
Yeah, I think
yeah.
I think reason to that.
Okay, don't you will get a backlash even from some
No, I think it's no. I think I actually.
Okay.
Why should I fear?
Oh
Why
yes.
should I fear
That's the motto as well of Sarvani.
No, I tell you something. You might agree, you might disagree. It's up to you. But I know she's somebody who goes, too much and
Too much.
yeah,
She's out.
because she's in that phase.
Yeah.
I get it, and she's can be offensive. But when you look at Kangana, I think when you see a woman who's fearless, I see her.
Okay.
And to be a woman and to be a fearless, it takes a lot of courage. And people call it mad. You're mad if you're how can you speak like that? You're mad. How can you take on people like that? You're mad. Because they don't understand. They like diplomatic people. They like to be very politically correct, which is the way to go if you live in a civilized society. But to have a person who is unapologetic and she stands by her word. This Bekhof, I don't know about Beba Bulan, Bekhof Hona, I think is a characteristic. We should actually learn something from her.
So hopefully, this message reaches to Kangana. Kindly be associated with Sarvani. She will be, I think, love to have you.
Yeah.
And coming to some other aspect, that lot of students aspire for civil services. Have you ever thought of preparing for, because a lot of audience which are watching might be curious that if you have such strong voices, you feel career in the social activities, why not civil services?
Before this, I like to share that my father really wanted me to be in the civil service, even today. So I don't know how, I'm 21 right now, so I don't know, how will go, like what will happen next, or how my life will go along.
Okay.
But what I understand is that it came, the thought came definitely. But what I'm doing right now is doing journalism and doing masters in journalism from Symbiose Institute of Media and Communication. Journalism I feel is also midway where
Every profession in a way is serving the society.
Yeah, but specifically, sir, I think even if you're running an enterprise or a business, it might not be giving back to society at all.
It may be a total
But there
profit
are some
making.
fields which are unusual and actually can make a difference, where I feel journalism has that power. And so because of Sarvani, it's that because I decided to take journalism. Because I felt it's a connect. You ask a question, journalism is asking about it, asking people to change, creating a dialogue where Sarvani is delivering it. And with if you're an IAS officer, definitely if you're in that, it's easier to bring that change. So I don't know about future, but I of course this thought was there, somewhere in my mind.
Okay. Apart from Sarvani, what are your hobbies or interests? Do you get any time for your personal interests?
Sir, I tell you something. When people ask me, how you manage time and everything, when you love something, you don't feel like you're managing time. You are actually you're enjoying it. So Sarvani is something which gives me, it gives me so much. I'm not able to express it because it's something.
There are no words to express the best moments of our life.
It's giving, and there's no word. I just have that word. And secondly, I really love poetry. And we have a platform in Sarvani which is open mic. We do every month open mic.
In Sarvani Talks, there is a segment.
Yes. So open mic is a huge segment where we have associated with so many poets across North India. Poetry is, I really love poetry. More than that, I love dancing and I love videography. So my aim is also to create.
So all these skills are in a way utilized in Sarvani as
well. So documentary filmmaking is something that I want to go with. I really want to get into that field where I can make these docu-series on different social topics. That's my aim.
Yes.
Because I feel this medium is so powerful. Look, somebody wants to join IAS, okay? He or she might be looking at this video. They are not certain. But maybe they are looking at it and they are certain. So this media is so powerful. Whatever generation we are living in, we are so fortunate to have this media. So media is so powerful. So I want to really, explore that.
Explore that field. And coming to the other side of the story, there are days and moments when you don't get the recognition or the reward which you are anticipating, or you feel that the accolades you should have been given to you, you don't get them at social media itself. Because I am following the Facebook page, they are not the likes which probably that activity should garner as compared to Instagram. Instagram, you are doing well. So in those moments, do you ever feel that what I'm on the right path or not, or you feel dejected that love and sport that ideally that cause should have generated is not being translated?
No, sir. Actually, what happens is if you are into this because you want want to be recognized, then don't be in it. Because sir,
so you're being detached from the.
No, it's not about detached, sir. It's because the reason if you're looking for that, you're going to be miserable. Because you are liking the end product and you're not liking the
process and the music.
And if you don't like it, don't do it. Because what will happen is you will somehow lose hope and you will be disheartened and you will be miserable. There's no point in doing anything good, even if you feel miserable. So first of all, so don't be in it. Just my advice to you, if you think I want to be recognized, I'm not being, I want people to look out for me and they really invite me to be these interviews. No. So I tell you something. When Sarvani started, we didn't have it's 0 followers.
0 followers.
So my goal was 100. I'd be happy. When it reached 1,000, I was it's more than what I wanted. So when you don't have expectations on whatever you get, it's best.
Yes.
And so right now, before that, for years, for young age, for how many years? I think it's going to be 3 years. So I was very young. So nobody used to call us. Nobody used to invite us. No interviews. Nothing. So, but I was enjoying then also.
The process and the journey is what.
So I never actually expected somebody will invite me. Okay. Actually, I don't expect this. But it started on people inviting. I'm happy. But was I working because I really wanted to sit in this chair and to be interviewed? No, cheating yourself. Do something that you really like and you will be really successful in it. And you might think that I'm too young to say that. I'm not saying because of my experience, I'm saying it because I've met people who are successful and they tell me the same thing.
Same.
So I am just transferring that to you, and this is what I'm following. I don't know, sir. I don't know. And it takes 10 years where I will be.
Where I will be.
What I will be doing.
You, the journey is going to be a fruitful one for you.
I
That we have
no,
shown.
sir, no idea. Before 3 years, I knew no Sarvani didn't exist. So I had no idea then. But it's because you like the journey. Whenever it stops, wherever it stops, it should be. You should feel satisfied. You should feel happy, and you should have this positivity in you. So do what you like. Don't go in for that I want to be. Oh, if I crack this exam, for example,
Yes.
I'm going to be the star
Star.
and people will look up to me. Don't do that. Do that because you want to be part of that profession. Work hard for it.
Yes, there is always right balance which is there, has to be there in life. Follow the excellence and follow your dreams with passion, and rewards will automatically follow. So it's an inspiring message, and I guess it's a really a motivating session in a sort. I hope you got a direction in your life. All those who really are inspired by Drishti's vision, kindly associate with Sarvani, and I think she is quite approachable as well, and you could just drop a message to her social media. She's there, I guess, in Instagram, Facebook, and even WhatsApp. And so try reaching out, and I guess that this is the right moment. The toy event is the from where we can begin, and we will also be collaborating on youth for biodiversity for some environmental cause. Once the lockdown, or you could say restrictions, are over, because public gatherings are there, it's not the ideal time to be there. And for women education also, we are working out some collaborations. Hopefully you will see some results in that direction. Any concluding remarks, Drishti, for any youngsters watching?
So, all I want to say that some of you are watching that you're going to be an officer, you're going to be taking on responsibility, people will look up to you. Don't let them down. Be Bekhaf, Bebak and Buland, and be honest to what you're doing. Love it, respect it, and you're going to be there. That's it.
Thank you very much. Have a nice